Hi, room one. So for this story, I'd like to read something that I read in a Zoom meeting on March 31st, but some kids might not have been able to make the meeting. So I want you to have a chance to hear the same story too. We read some books by this author already in our classroom when we were heading to the Palo Alto Children's Theater to see the play Click, Clack, Moo. So this is Click, Clack, Quack to School. It is by the same author that we studied earlier. Her name is Doreen Cronin, and the illustrator is Betsy Lewin. So let's read another story by this author. Here's the title page, Click, Clack, Quack to School. It says the author's name and the illustrator's name again. On Monday, Duck brought a letter to Farmer Brown. Some of it was written in crayon. Dear Farmer Brown, please be our guest at our farm day lunch tomorrow. Bring the animals too. Love, Dinkelmeyer Elementary School. Hey, it's kind of like the typewriter from Click Clack Moo, but then also they wrote in crayon because it's from a school. P.S. What is your favorite color? P.P.S. How old are you? P.P.P.S. We have a turtle. This sounds like information the kids at the school wanted to share with Duck or with Farmer Brown and the animals. Farmer Brown was so excited. He had not been to school in a very, very, very long time. He must get the animals ready. We are going to school tomorrow, he told the cows. We must get ready. The cows had never been to school. They were so excited. They stomped and clomped and moo, moo, mooed. School is very quiet, said Farmer Brown. There's no clomping, no stomping, and no moo, moo, mooing. The cows were not so excited anymore. We are going to school tomorrow, Farmer Brown told the chickens. The chickens had never been to school. They were so excited. Look at how they're flapping their wings, and this one's jumping off of the nesting box. They clapped and snapped and cluck, cluck, clucked. School is very serious, said Farmer Brown. There is no clapping, no snapping, and no cluck, cluck, clucking. Look, this one's a little sad. The chickens were not so excited anymore. Farmer Brown arrived at the pig pen. We are going to school tomorrow, he announced. The pigs had never been to school. They were so excited. Look at that happy face on the pig. They hooted and hollered and oink, oink, oinked. School is very calm, said Farmer Brown. There is no hooting, no hollering, and no oink, oink, oinking. The pigs were not so excited anymore. Farmer Brown arrived at the barn. Duck was meditating. See Duck's meditating fingers? We are going to school tomorrow, said Farmer Brown, and there will be no stomping, clomping, snapping, clapping, hooting, or hollering. Duck breathed in slowly and deeply. Why don't you try that? And try not to be so ducky, said Farmer Brown. Duck breathed out slowly and deeply. So take that breath in again and breathe it out slowly and deeply. Duck seems pretty calm to me. Farmer Brown handed out rule books, and the animals studied all night. No stomping, no clomping, no moo, moo, mooing, no clapping, no snapping, no cluck, cluck, clucking, no hooting, no hollering, no oink, oink, oinking. Don't be ducky. The next morning, they lined up quietly in front of the truck with no stomping, clomping, clapping, snapping, hooting, or hollering. Farmer Brown was so proud. They were all quiet. They were quiet and still on the ride to school. The cows were not mooey. The chickens were not clucky. The pigs were not oinky. This makes me think of our drive to the play when we were on the bus, and we were pretty quiet. We did not get crazy and loud on the bus. Duck breathed in slowly and deeply. Duck breathed out slowly and deeply. Farmer Brown was so proud. When they arrived, they got off the truck quietly and waited in the empty schoolyard. So there's the school. The school seemed quiet, serious, and calm. I want you to think back. It's been a little time since we were in our classroom, but we're not always quiet and serious and calm. I wonder what this school's like. And then the bell rang for recess. So think about recess and what goes on there. We have the play structure and the toys, and we have kids who are making friends, kids who are visiting. Is that what we see? The doors flew open and the yard was suddenly filled with wiggling and giggling, thunking and clunking, chirping and chattering, squeaking and squealing, and zooming and zigging. They're all going crazy. So the cows got mooey and stomp, clomp, stomped, and the chickens got clucky and clap, snap, clapped, and the pigs got oinky and holler, hoot, hollered, and the mice read graphic novels in the shade. Graphic novels are like long comic books. Inside the school, Duck was just Ducky. And it looks like Duck is practicing being the principal. And at the end of the story, it shows us some school rules. And we do this at Susan B. Anthony School too. Be kind, be safe, be helpful, be honest, respect one another. Don't eat the paste. Paste is another word for glue sticks. So at our school, we have some of the same rules. We have be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. And at the end is a thank you note from the classroom. Dear Farmer Brown, thank you for visiting our school. You can see the students are drawing pictures and signing their names. So this was a read aloud of Click, Clack, Quack to School, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, Room 1. I'll see you next time.